Welcome to your typography practice tutorial. We are going to be going through the 3 different relationships that types can have with one another. They can be concordant, conflicting, or contrasting. So to get us started, let's set up our pages. We're going to want to set up a few guides first, and in order to do that, we need to get our rulers. So press Command R if you don't have your rulers. Also, if they are not in inches, you can right click and get your inches. Drag your guides from the sides and get it on the 1/2 inch mark. The reason why we do this is so that when we print, nothing important will get cut off. We need to remember to make sure our text stays inside these lines and any important graphics. If you're not sure that your guides have hit the mark, you can scroll in, Alt and scroll, and you can click and drag as long as your guides are unlocked. I just right clicked into the gray area and unlock the guides, and they're a little off. So if I just check the opposite corner, then I will know that they are right. Okay, so we have 1/2 inch guides around the page. Now we're going to set a title, and I want the title to be 1 inch from the top. So if I zoom in, I can see the numbers a little bit more clearly. So I'm going to click and drag from the top and get my 1 inch guide, get my type tool, and click and type the first word. Our concordant relationships are going to be displayed on the first page. You can change the font if you'd like. Click into character and see the different options a little bit more clearly. And I'm also going to make it quite a bit larger. Just going to go until it hits that top guide right there. Switch to the Move tool. And that's what we have so far. I'm going to go ahead and put our line underneath from guide to guide. Make sure that you have a stroke on that line. So if we take off the guides, click on the outside to deselect the line and then right click. This is what we have so far. Go ahead and put those back on. We're going to treat this like it is a little magazine edition. So I'm going to click and drag so that I have a guide 3/4 of an inch from the edge of the page. So here's my 1/2 inch, so I put another one 3/4 of an inch from the edge. And I'm going to get that type tool again and click right on that intersect right there and type the number 1. You may keep it the same if you'd like to. Just make sure that it stays inside of that 1/2 inch guide. And the last thing that we need to do for all the pages is make a text box. When you make a text box, we want to write inside of this, like make a paragraph. So I'm going to click and drag all the way from guide to guide. Obviously, this is not what we want our text to look like. We want it to be a little bit smaller. And I'm also going to change it to a more readable font. Again, click into character to see the different options. I'm going to choose a nice old style font. The trick with using the character option is making sure that you actually go inside the arrow and click these, because if I just click it, then it's not going to change the text. Go in here and click that, and I'm going to make it regular. So there's our text in an old style font. And let's make it quite a bit smaller. And I'm going to copy this and paste it a few times.